everyone. So since we've been experiencing this really weird, kind of unheard of hot sunny weather in England, I think we can officially call it summer. So gone are the kind of light pastel shades of spring, and now it's all about the bold, bright colours for me. So bright lips are pretty much all I've been wearing for the last couple of weeks, and I've just been keeping my eyes really simple to kind of balance it out. A very kind of light, dewy foundation, and then just a strong, bold lip. A weird contrast to last year when I pretty much owned 2 or 3 lipsticks and they were just reds, so I didn't have any pinks, I didn't have any oranges, and they're now the colours that I really love. So I was pretty much like an all or nothing girl back then. It was either a red lip or nothing but lip balm. Since then, however, my lipstick collection has grown vastly, so I'm going to just talk about my 5 favourite bold lip products. And I say products because not all of these are actually lipsticks. There's a few different formulations, a few different kinds, but I'll start off with the one that I'm wearing now, and that is the Rimmel Apocalypse Lip Lacquer, and this is in the colour Stellar. This is an extremely bright pink, and I always find with these lip lacquers you barely need any because they are so pigmented, and I love the way that you apply them. They basically come with these little doe foot applicators, kind of like a lip gloss really, but you know, 10 times more intense. I find this is so easy to apply because when you're wearing a bold lip, you either need like a lip brush or a really steady hand to get it right, to get it perfect without any smudges or like slip ups, but because this has such a precise like little applicator, it's just so easy to trace the line of your lips and then just fill it in, and it just makes things so much more simple. This is quite a glossy finish, so I do prefer to kind of blot it down with a piece of tissue first just to make it a little bit more matte, but it still stays really moisturising. You know, it feels nice on the lips, nice to wear, and it does last a long time without getting cakey or chalky. I think especially in summer, whether it's because I'm wearing something quite sheer and glowy in terms of foundation, or whether it's just because it's quite hot outside, I prefer to have a matte lip to kind of compensate for any kind of shine that I might have on my skin. Next one is also a pink, but this is a little bit more of a toned down one. It's more of a rosy pink, and it's the Maybelline 14 Hour Superstay in Stay With Me Coral. And these lipsticks do not budge, they do not go anywhere at all. This is probably the longest lasting thing that I actually own. Because of that though, the formulas can be slightly drying, but I find if you put a lip balm on before this, it doesn't really like take away too much from the lasting power, but it will just keep your lips a little bit more moisturised. I prefer to use like a lip brush with these first, just to really work it into the lips to kind of create like a stain, and then put a layer on top. Just really helps it last all day, and then it will not come off if you're eating, if you're drinking. It just really just stays on the lips. I think this kind of rosy colour is so pretty as well. It's still bright, but it's a little bit more soft, so if you're not into really intense like neon shades, this is such a nice one. This one though is quite a bright neon one, and it's the Sleek Lipstick in Papaya Punch, and again this is a matte finish. It's quite a thick kind of opaque lip colour, so it is really bright, really intense on the lips, and it's sort of like an orangey coral. I do always love an orangey tone lipstick. I think they must be my favourite, so whether that's like an orangey red or in this case an orangey coral, I really love them. If you're feeling like you're having a bit of a dull skin day and you know nothing is too radiant, nothing is too bright, put this on and it will just light your whole face up completely. It's amazing what it does to the skin. It just brightens up your whole complexion. Although it's a matte, I don't find it lasts quite as long as some of the other ones, and it can be just slightly drying again, but you know, putting a lip balm beforehand will really help that. So the next one is probably my most kind of subtle colour, and I say subtle, it's still a really bright, intense kind of pinky shade, and this is Ooh La La from Topshop, and I love Topshop lipsticks. I think they're such good value for money, they're really great formulas, really pigmented, and their colour range is just amazing. I say it's a pink, but it's almost kind of like a peachy colour, like a corally peachy pink, and the formula of this is lovely because it goes on quite sheer and quite matte, but it's still really moisturising. So last up is a product that I've been pretty much obsessed with since I got it, and it's the Hourglass Opaque Rouge Liquid Lipstick, and this is in the colour Riviera, which is pretty much a bright orange in the little lipstick here, but actually on the lips it kind of comes out more as like an orangey red, so similar to something like MAC's Lady Danger, but just a bit more orange, a bit more intense. I do find it's quite similar to the Rimmel one in that it's got the little kind of doe foot applicator, really quick and easy to put on, but I think that you only need literally one layer of this on. You don't need to build it up because it can go slightly cakey, like a little bit too thick if you put too much on, because it kind of sets down, and that's how it lasts so long. You don't need more than one good layer of this on. I find that I have to actually use an eye makeup remover to get this off, so like an oily based one, just to kind of break it down because it is so long lasting, but I think that's great if you want something that's just going to stay on absolutely all day and not have to worry about touch-ups, not worry about coming off. It's just a really great little long-lasting product. So those are my top 5 bright lipstick picks for summer. Let me know what your favourite bright lipstick is, if you're more of like a bold person or if you're more of a neutral one when it comes to summer lips, and I hope you enjoyed watching that, and I will see you all soon.